Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker with me, Barden. Okay, so we're not sure what we're going to do with that guy. So I think we're going to do some exploring, then head on back. So I want to go here. And I want to find out what is around these areas. Actually, I should have started up there. Would have been probably better. Let's go there. And let's go along here. Okay. We claim that. Thank you. Let's go there. The inconspicuous ravine. Let's enter there and see what it is. So I think I know why we don't have our Arcane Advisor. And it's because our Divine, although it's at rank 3, it's only at 48. It needs to be at 60 or above from what I've read to get the Arcane Advisor. So we're probably going to have to build some more temples and just get that stat boosted up as quickly as we can. Right, so it's the Goblin Merchant. Let's have a chat with you. You can. We trade. I be having all. Just say yes. Okay, let me see your wares. We don't need to buy our chair back anymore. Which is good. Don't need camping rations. You had better stuff the last time we saw you. What the hell's going on? Right, well, take care, I guess, buddy. But now we know where he is. We need to talk to him again, I guess. I'm beginning to think that I want to go and have a go at that thing that kicked our ass in the cave a few different times, but maybe we need to do some more leveling up before we do that. So we can't go anywhere over there. We know that. That kind of area is done. Okay, so let's go. What's this? Let's go here. Let's see what this is here. Giggling Hill.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yep, good idea. Let's camp first. Let's put people on what they were on before. So you're going there, and she's going there. Then let's see. Let's do baked spider legs. Why not? Okay, have a rest.
Iroveti is a major threat. We need to move fast. The people are worried.
Wait.
How do we respond to such an unusual threat? We can't appoint a general and send troops. They'd have no one to fight.
That doesn't sound good. So is Iroveti going to come back and kick our ass? Well, let's go in here and giggle a bit. I do have stuff to do in terms of the kingdom as well. So I need to try and balance the exploration and doing that stuff as well. Meta magic. Interesting. Requires higher caster levels than normal spells. Okay. Right, what's going on here?
It is done.
Oh, this is to do with that lady, right? Yeah. So we don't really know what we're supposed to do with this stuff. And I'm not sure whether we really want to help. The nearly erased inscription reads, "The night is dark, my queen, dark as your heart. Dark as the despair that consumed our lives when we killed you." Yeah. I don't think we really want to release her. We can't get out that way. You've got to go back up the top. Again, it's one of those things in the game that I kind of like where, you know, it's not really possible to do everything, and then there's certain things that are maybe possible to do that you shouldn't do on a certain playthrough. So like if we're trying to be like good alignment, or at least goodish, neutral good, we shouldn't be helping someone who's got apparently a black heart and is very evil to escape whatever prison she's in. Right, so we checked over there. Now what I want to do is I want to just tie off some loose ends by doing that. Then over here we got the ornate runes. Those are interesting to me. We got this one here, Hemlock Island. Do I really want to go there? I kind of do. I want to go there. I want to go here first though and claim this. That's going to be 3 military. It's good. And then I want to go here. Wait. Why do we go all the way around there? Let's go here. Well, maybe we're going through forest or something. It takes a long time. No? I'm not sure. Okay, so loyalty. Yeah, we'll take that. So middle of nowhere, I think, is going to be one of those ones where it's just going to be on the map. We can't really do anything about it. It's going to suck it up. Okay, let's go here. And across here. And then over and enter here. See what it's all about. Reaching the wooded isle, we stopped to look around. The locals living around the lake fully believed the place was cursed. Day and night, coloured lights supposedly appeared around the island, and some brave souls would even watch them fly over the water. The local legend said that anyone who saw those lights would definitely disappear. If not that night, then within the month for sure. Didn't see any lights at all, though. The island seemed forlorn and completely uninteresting. Silent, gloomy pines loomed over the grey, rocky shore. A narrow path disappeared into the woods. We decided to follow the path and explore the mysterious island. Whoever made the path clearly didn't use it often. We could barely make it out among the ferns. We had to walk single file along the path as branches from the crowded bushes grabbed at our sleeves and backpack straps, only to hit the next person in line once we'd passed. The forest grew taller and thicker and ever darker. The air suddenly grew intensely humid as clouds of milky white, incredibly thick fog flowed up from the ground. And believe me, dear reader, when I say incredibly thick. We're not talking like how an innkeeper might talk up his soup. It became impossible to see past our own noses, and it was like our ears had been stuffed with cotton. The air itself became so dense, it was like walking through water. We had to navigate by touch, and we could move only half as fast as we'd been going. Renee, who'd been walking last, was forced to stop. With great difficulty, she could barely make out the muffled and worried voices of her friends ahead. Something had to be done, but what? Okay, Renee decided to break through the fog and try to catch up to the others. Uh-oh. Renee continued forward through the fog, but progress became more difficult with each step. She felt a sudden movement of air to the left before she flew forward, having been pushed hard in the back. Failing to keep her balance, Renee fell into the sticky mud. At that moment, she just barely spotted a pair of pale hands reach out, grab her bag, and disappear back into the fog. Oh no. Okay. The fog finally began to clear, and soon there was no trace of it. Renee looked back, and her friends were nowhere to be seen, but up ahead she could just make out a blinking welcoming light. As Renee approached the little source, it quickly became clear that the light was a bonfire. Soon Renee entered a brightly lit clearing and saw all of us. But why then did no one jump up to greet her, or give a welcoming yell, or a hug, or even an offer a cup of hot tea? Why had everyone frozen in their seats, spoons lifted in the air? Why the deathly silence? Imagine Renee's surprise when she finally saw her appearance had caused such a strange reaction. It seems she hadn't been missing at all. She'd been sitting with us, all by the fire, watching her exact copy emerge from the forest. Yes, dear reader, just imagine it. 2 copies of the Queen met in the clearing, seemingly identical, but which of the 2 was real? The Queen sitting by the fire said, "How can there be any doubt? I'm the real Queen, of course. Look, I've got my bag with all my things." What did the Queen who walked out of the forest answer? Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. No, because that's chaotic evil. So that's a 10. We need a 13 for that. So we're going to try this again. Let's try this first. But look at the bag. It's covered in mud like me. But this imposter is completely clean. She pushed me down in the fog and stole my bag. A deafening silence hung in the air. One could hear the thoughts churning through our brains. And then Renee, sitting by the fire, laughed in a strange voice. She stood up and began rising into the air. The mask dropped, and we saw a short, pale man with blonde hair and parrot-like wings with bright feathers. We all went after him together, but Renee held onto him most tightly. Her hands gripped the Joker's wings in an iron grip. Then an ear-piercing whistle sounded from all around us, and stones began raining at us from above. The imposter, who was aided by his winged kin, who grabbed him by the hands and began pulling him up. We didn't give up, but in the dead end we were overpowered. There were just too many, dear reader. They quickly reclaimed our prisoner from us. Soaring into the air and shaking their fists at us, they flew off. We sat a long time around the fire, laughing and chatting about how Renee cleverly dispelled the illusion, and when morning came, we looked around at the rainbow-coloured feathers left behind by our uninvited guests. I noticed one of them had lost a valuable bracelet in the fight. We ended up with a trophy at least. Okay. And so we got some bracers. Okay. And we gained a little bit of experience. Right, now. I think I need to get back to the capital, so I'm going to go to Patax and teleport. Then I'll sort out whatever's going on there.
Can we have a moment of respite?
You can have a moment of respite at Tussdale. How's that? Let's camp there. Begin resting. No chit chat that time. Right, so let's enter. I'm going to go to the throne room again. So I know I need to build more temples as well, so that's something that we're going to do. But let's see who needs to talk to me. Renee, we have a big fish here today. Noble from Brevoy. His clothes are worth hundreds of gold coins, and his eyes are shifty. He has a business offer to make. He wants to open a leatherworking shop in our domain to tan skins. These tanneries smell like a kobold's backside. This industry requires the use of alchemical components, which are carried by the wind and cause nasty diseases. Nobody's happy about these factories being in Brevoy. That's the reason he's come to us. The offer is profitable, no doubt, but the smell that comes with it is foul. We mustn't make a deal with this little man. Better to send him away, and quickly. That will teach the other moneybags a lesson too. Just because you're stuffed with gold, that doesn't mean you're allowed to do whatever you want. Well, I trust your opinion. Perfect. We didn't save these lands to just turn them into a dump. Free from alchemical fumes, our people will live here happily and give birth to healthy children. So kingdom relation -2. New event, strong nations support the region's endeavors. Okay. Anyone else need to talk to us? No. Okay. So let's get in here. Let's see what other events we can possibly deal with. And then let's build some temples. So at the moment we got our divine here. Provide 3 build points a week, but we need to get that up higher. Okay, so poltergeist in the temple, he'd have to deal with that. Oh, that's going to affect our divine as well. Damn. That requires 14 days, so hopefully we get him started when he's done the other one. And then a mock battle. DC, so she's the only one who could possibly do that, and she's doing something already. Okay, then projects could support her. Strong nation, she can do that though. It's going to be 75 build points and 14 days. Start that. Then let's have a look at what we can do in terms of building. It'd be nice to know which places we can actually build stuff in though. Let's go to Patax and see what we can do here. Maybe there's some stuff we can add. Okay, build. No, that's all done. Okay. So can I go through different places? Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to be able to, in this menu, to be able to go through the different cities. Okay. So there's nothing we can build here. Where can we build temples then? Okay, let's go to regions. Oh god, he's still there. Advisors, no, map, okay. Here we are. Kind of at a loss as to how we can sort this out. Maybe Maybe if I just support him. So there should be a support one for him, right? We could do a scouting thing, but all these guys are busy. That's Minister... Treasurer. Yeah, we can't do anything until we sort out that, so... Let's enter here and see what we can do in Akbo Vale. So right now we can't... Oh, we can build something there. Put a pier in there. It's good. Now, Anokbo's here, look. Looking out for his people. Okay, we got a monument there. Wait. Barks Weapon Shop. Okay, Longhouse. Brewery, a herbalist house. Dance hall, Goblin's quarters. So that gives us, let's see. Let's sell that. And then I'm gonna look for some kind of temple. Something that will give us more divine. What's going to give us the most divine? Hospital, jail, library. Just seeing +1s at the moment. Community relations, culture, espionage. There we go. 3 divine. Let's put that there. And then hopefully our divine will rise over time. Okay, then... So who can I support that is available to be supported? I think everyone maybe is busy that could be supported. You're busy. Okay, he's not busy. So let's start. That's going to be 14 days. Let's start that. So we're going to have some problems with stuff, but there's not much we can do about it. Okay, so success there, good. Failure there. Triumph there, good. Success there as well, and success there, and then we have strengthen. Okay, so that's probably good for you to do, right? So you start that. Then we have events here. Okay, treasure, and then genealogy. Lindsay is the person for that. 20% chance. That is not good. Okay, so you start that event. Then let's have a look at our stats. Divine is going down. Yeah, that's not good. What do we do to stop Divine going down, eh? We got Poltergeist in the temple. So he's going to start that. He's got a 61% chance. So hopefully he sorts that out. A mock battle. We need Amiri for that. But she's got 10 more days. Then projects. Scouting the Eastern region. He can do that now. It's going to take 15 days. Then we could support you, which would take 14 days. So let's do that. I know somebody needs to talk to us. Find the thieves. Okay, so That one is moved on at least, so we can maybe go out looking for that. That worked. That worked. Okay, triumph there. Nice success there as well. Okay, so divine is up to 50 now, so it's going back up. Strengthen status, skill as a counselor. Okay, so Tristian is going to do that. Let's start with you there. Support the general. So Amiri is available now to maybe deal with some of these. Oh, did we not start your one? Oh, because you can't do it. She can do it. 10% chance. 35. Okay, you start that. Joys of life. 80% chance. Okay, that's not bad. Then counselor is waiting for us. Okay, so we've got 2 counselors waiting for us. Projects. That's all supporting stuff, right? Yeah, supporting or... so let's go see who needs to talk to us. Haven't had that much fighting lately, but we did have a period of where it was just fights, so it's nice to have some story for a while as well. Renee, the situation has become rather fraught. A group of mercenaries arrived in our lands to seek a better future. They've banded together for safety. Some have been hired by our merchants as bodyguards. Alas, their manners are low and the locals are prejudiced against them. They fight more and more often. The peasants want us to banish the mercenaries from the city. The merchants expect us to protect them, regardless of the peasants' complaints. If you ask me, we mustn't surrender to hatred. This matter should be solved peacefully. Draw from the treasury to finance more guards. They'll put an end to these clashes. Nothing's going to change if we simply choose sides. We must mediate. Though this takes money and a will for peace. Okay, yeah, let's finance more guards. Whatever money we spend on new guards, it will be worth it if it prevents any more blood from being spilled. Okay, so we lost 100, but our economy is up, stability is up. Okay, good. And then we can support him in that. And then I think it's just our regular visitors then. Oh, it's not actually, it's job list. Renee, it's time we discuss one of the gravest problems of the River Kingdom, piracy and all the crimes which accompany it. You see, for decades the illegal trade of stolen goods flowed among the criminals and corrupt merchants of these lands. Now that we have guards in the harbour and along the roads, this illegal traffic has slowed, but only somewhat. Someone else might suggest you take advantage of the situation. Simply collect your fees and don't ask too many questions about the blood these goods are soaked in. But as a traveller far and wide, experience has taught me that real wealth only gathers where there's no robbery or smuggling. The major trade unions won't want to deal with one who promotes piracy. I warn against tolerating things as they now stand. Establish proper customs in your harbours and hunt down these lawless captains. It's up to you to decide. So we shall put an end to the illegal trade of stolen goods in these lands. What magic to my ears! You heed my advice, proving that my labours to elevate this territory have not been wasted. I shall endeavour in my next book to explain how important it is for every wise advisor to work with a leader who knows better than to interfere. So, community +2, relations +2, stability +2. Perfect. Okay, and now it's the regular visitors. Okay. Yep, keep at it, buddy. Right, so what else needs to be sorted now? Okay, so that's done. Yep, that's done. So then projects. Got improving economic status. He can't do it right now. but as soon as he can, he's going to do it. That needs us to support someone. Customs, again, he won't be able to do it right now. Support. We could support Octavia. Okay, we can support Ekon, but he's busy. Okay. Let's get back. Not that one. This one. No, not that one. That one. No. There we go, Regent. I should have been looking down here. I was just trying to do it from memory. Right, let's start that project. Okay, good. So that's done. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be done as well, though. Sugar cache in the eastern region. Our scouts found a treasure in the eastern region. They're sure they've covered the area and there are no more points of interest in the region of Cameland and Silverstep Lake. Okay, cool. And then she's had success with that. Excellent. Oh, nice. He's doing well lately. That's done as well. That's done. Okay, now we've got a lot of events though that need to be sorted. Warden needs our advice. We've got intruders, DC 21. So we'll see whether he needs the crisis point or not. Then he's got that. Oh, DC 33. So that would give him a 25% chance. So I think he needs to do that. Yeah, I think you're going to start that then. That's an opportunity. We'll come back to you. A problem. Okay. So one of you two can do that. And look into the future. So that would be an arcane advisor, I think, would be able to do that. So then here, the hero's reward, she's going to try that. Then that one, Lindsay can take that on. You're going to do that because if we got the projects, then he can do these. So he's going to do customs. Let's start that. Then we check our stats. Divine is up to 54 now. That's good. So not too long. And it'll be up to 60. 2 more months, I think. So let's go see who's gonna... The warden, so that's Keston, right? He needs to have a chat with us. Then we're gonna get back out on the road, hopefully. Your Highness, our border regions inform us that remnant groups of barbarians are still carrying out raids, burning villages and taking peasants as slaves. We must put an end to this. We could perform a preemptive strike, send out a regiment, scour all the nooks and crannies that the barbarians might be hiding in. However, this would be risky, and it would mean playing the game by their rules. They'd never face us in a decisive battle, but instead lure our troops deeper and deeper into unknown territory. They'd force us to fight in constant skirmishes, and wear us down until our soldiers simply started deserting en masse. My advice, strengthen the guard in the settlement along the border and fortify our position there. Then the barbarians will have to come to us and they'll be easily dealt with. Okay, well, I empower you to do what you think. In that case, I'll increase the number of guards in our border settlements. We'll see how the savages like to fight real warriors instead of unarmed peasants. Okay, community +2, that's good. And then one of our regular visitors. Cheers, buddy. Okay. Greetings, Your Highness. I've come to applaud the success of your rule. These lands grow more and more civilized, and my workshop thrives. I can obtain high-quality raw materials for my creations. Good. Gave us a deceiver. Thank you for that. Okay, and that's everyone. We can't do anything about any of the other stuff that's there at the moment, so we're going to get back on the road. Okay, we're going to leave. We've got all the people that we want. Then we're going to go see about these thieves. Okay, so that's it there. Let's travel there. And keep on going. Varisian Caravan. Let's see what the story is. Okay. Well, there's the caravan. Ah, here's the people. Who's the person we need to talk to, though? The horse? A dark-haired, dark-skinned Varisian stands before you, wearing an expensive but rather road-worn doublet, a leather belt, and dusty, baggy pants. Tattoos that look like cuneiform writing wander up the man's neck and onto his cheeks. The Varisian is holding a deck of cards, springing them from one hand to the other with a faint rustling sound. The stranger looks at you askance, squinting and sneering with the corner of his mouth. Look who we have here! My regards, Your Highness! Join our circle. Call me Zandu Starling. Who are you and what caravan is this? Are you talking about my family? Zandu nods at the others. We're the Starlings, Your Highness. We are from Varisia. We live on the road, travelling the world. We heard that life here is easy, so we decided to come see. Your family includes elves and halflings. One's family is not the ones you share blood with. Yes, I have sisters and brothers, but Starling recruits are not kin by patronage, but by spirit and conscience. Every one of our caravan is as good as family, and if someone has pointy ears or hairy feet, why should I care? I'm looking for a thief who robbed a few of my subjects. The evidence says he's one of yours. Zandu examines you with his eyes. So, Your Highness, we're nomads, so it's all right to blame all the evil in your lands on us. No, didn't say that. Okay, so this should be... So plus 24... So it's guaranteed pass, right? Because you, well, is a 1 an automatic fail though? I'm not sure about that, but let's try. Listen, I have no wish to be your enemy, but one of your companions stole something and is now hiding in your camp. Sandy gives you a long look, and then sighs sadly. Fine. We have a little brother. His name is Lore, a halfling. He came to us 6 months ago. He's a smart fellow, but willful. He's good with his hands and thinks fast, but he decided to put his talents to ill use. We caught him stealing back in Galt, and almost lost our heads because of the little rat. I told him last time, we Starlings don't do such things. We may not much respect the law, but we live by our consciences. Lore just nodded. like he was agreeing. But your presence here means he's up to his old tricks. That may be why I haven't seen him around lately. I'm sorry I didn't tell you right away. I was hoping I was wrong to suspect him. But truth be told, none of ours would do these things, and I'm not his mother to cover for him his whole life. Sandu stands up straight. Listen, Your Highness, I know where he might have a hiding place. He hinted at such a place, but I pretended I didn't understand. But it's our business, family business. Don't send your soldiers after Lore. The Starlings will deal with him and return what he stole. I give you my word, there won't be any more thefts here. The Starlings will track down rotten rascal ourselves. Fine, deal with your black sheep as you see fit. Thank you, Queen Renee. I still hope Lore can be reformed. He's a bad lad. He's a good lad. He just got some bad ideas about easy money when he was a kid. Okay, well, hopefully you can. And you, Your Highness, you really are just like the people say. You're not torturing people for no good reason. Leave them free to live by their wits. Who would ever guess I'd say this, but I like this, Queen. So you're traveling, and where have you been? Sandu lets out a brief laugh. It's easier to say where we haven't been. From Cheliax to Numeria, Your Highness. We've walked all of Avestan. Numeria is not the most hospitable place, is it? You're right about that. The man scratches the back of his head. I've been to many places, seen many things, but I saw such things in Numeria as cannot be believed. Starlings have no business there. What the hell did you do in Cheliax? Sandu wrinkles his nose. Truth be told, it was not what, but whom. You see, the Starlings stand for freedom. So sometimes we visit the lands where this freedom is being trampled. We pick up fugitive slaves, and when we can, we get down to business and free someone. Where did the Starlings leave their homeland of Varisia? We walked all the roads there many times and eventually became bored, and so we decided to look farther afield to see what's going on out in the world, and we got carried away. Okay, well, enough about your travels. You have interesting tattoos. The man runs his fingers along the lines on his neck. Yes, in case you don't know, it's a hereditary trait. Some Varisians have tattoos even in birth. No one knows why. My mother told me that I was born with only small streaks on my skin. And now look, I'm covered in wisdom that no one has yet been able to decipher. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. Well, I must go. Take care, buddy. Sandu salutes you jauntily. May Desna keep you safe, Your Highness. And thank you for not keeping your distance. With such a queen, I could even start to believe in law and order. Don't worry about scoundrels like Lore. We road people keep a watchful eye on our brothers. Okay, well, I hope you do sort it out, because otherwise we're going to have to. And you're not going to like how we sort it out. Okay, but that's where we're going to leave that one. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.